We have had a V-shaped recovery on the S&P 500 over the last 2 weeks, and BTC has officially struck the 80K level. The main reason for this is because of the ceasefire situation with Iran. Although there's a lot of uncertainty, the markets are looking pretty good so far. Now, we need to tread with caution here because this rally is likely a relief rally. We could very, very easily see the market take a bigger dip once more. Now, in this video, I'm going to go straight into the charts and show you exactly where I've taken my position to the downside on BTC and where I put my stop loss, as well as any other key levels that I'm looking at in case I do get stopped out. To begin with, the monthly time frame, what are we seeing right now? We have officially closed April as a bullish month. So we've had 2 bullish candle closes over the last 2 months, which is a good sign. However, having said that, we have a lot of liquidity resting below down here, and we have a lot of liquidity resting below down here as well. These are still my target areas. I am still looking at the regions of 60 to 50K on BTC, and this is exactly where I will begin to dollar cost average. We've swept this region 1, 2, 3 times around the regions of 65,800, and we failed to close below it. It's a good sign for us. We've got an order block down here, prices tapped into it, we failed to close below it. Now, we rejected off the 78.6 OTE level from this low to this high. Prices come retraced into the 78.6 at 66,200, and we failed to close below it once again. So these are all good signs for us. These are positive signs, but I'm still anticipating the move to the downside. Now, what I'm looking at right now is the likelihood that this move to the downside could be an aggressive move to the downside. Very, very quick. A sudden move to the downside, similar to how we had that move to the downside in November, that huge liquidity sweep to the downside. We could get something similar over the next month. Could maybe the month that this could happen. Now, having said that, what we can see right now, price has already taken out previous month's high. This is a good sign. We're starting off bullish. Could this mean that this could be the manipulation and we'll get the distribution to the downside? So usually what we want to see is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. I say this all the time in the channel. Now, we've had on the lower time frame, this is your accumulation. Could this be the manipulation and this be the distribution down here? You'll see it more on the lower time frame, which I'll show you in a second, but things are looking good right now. What we can see is price has tapped into this region, into this fair value gap on the monthly time frame. And let's have a look at where we are exactly right now. We have the 61.8 level down here at 83,000. Now, I've been calling the regions to the upside between 80 to 84K. Those are the levels that you want to look at. And if you want to take a short from those levels, that's where you should be considering taking shorts. Now, this is not financial advice, and everything I do say should not be construed as financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. And it's likely that you will lose all your money. Now, those are the regions that I'm looking at for the short positions. Now, if you haven't taken a short, it's a decent area that we're in right now. Now, weekly time frame, what we can see on the weekly time frame is we have this move to the downside last week. Prices swept liquidity and we closed above once again. Here is your accumulation. Here is likely the manipulation to the upside. Can we get the distribution to the downside from here? Now, price is in a good area. If you look at from the highs down here to the lows down here, this is known as your dealing range high, dealing range low. We've tapped into the 50% level of this dealing range. This is where we want to be looking for shorts to the downside. And this is why this is a good area right now to take a short. Having said that, there is a possibility, like I say to you, that price can come higher up. And these are the regions I am looking at. If price does come higher up into this area down here, tapping into the roughly around 84,000. There is a possibility we can come into those areas. Now, if we come into that area, I will likely get stopped out and I will take another position to the downside around these areas. I'll show you the position that I'm in right now and I'll deep dive into that in a second, but that's where I'm looking right now. Again, still looking to the downside for this swing position move. From a scalp perspective, we can be taking positions long and short. And I will make some videos for you guys. I know I keep going on about making videos for my scalp entries. I will be making a video for you guys to show you the scalp entries that I've been taking to the upside and also to the downside. Now, daily time frame, what we can see is very, very clean price action. I love this price action. And these are the type of price actions that you want to see, especially when you're scalping. Price has clean, bullish order flow to the upside. This is great, right? When we had this bullish order flow, price comes into this region and we struck into this fair value gap at 79,000. Failed to close above it, price comes down, comes up again, fails to close above it. Very nice entry down here for a short, and then price goes down. Now price comes back up again, and now this time we've officially struck into the 80K region. And in fact, we weren't far off from 81,000. So this is a good sign for us. We're coming deeper into this area down here. Now, this is the time where you want to be prepared to take positions to the downside. Execution is key down here. Now, there's one thing you can do is you can set alerts and set orders at key areas. For example, 80,000. If you had just set an alert at around 80,000, if I go on the lower time frame, now if you had just set an alert at 80,000, which is exactly down here, and have your stop loss, let's just say you wanted a wider stop loss at 82,000, you can do that. And as price comes down, as we did down here, this is a good move to the downside. Move your stop loss to break even aggressively. Now, that's one type of strategy you can do if you don't really understand how to take positions and if you don't understand trading that well. And now, obviously, if you're more of an advanced trader, you'll go on the lower time frame and analyze the charts to see how you can take the entries. Now, just coming back onto the daily time frame, finalize on the daily time frame. Let's see how this daily closes. If we close this day as a wick to the upside and price comes and close below this level down here, below these highs down here at 79,450, it's a good sign as a possibility we may come to the downside. However, having said that, even though we close below it, that doesn't mean we won't come and spike up first and likely tap into these regions of 83, 84K and then come back down. Just be cautious around those areas. Now, I am in a position right now, and I've actually taken two positions to the downside. My first position got triggered at, let's go on the 1 hour. My first position got triggered at 80,000. So exactly down here. That's my first position, and I managed to enter into a position right at this wick down here. So just above 80,000, which is 80,000, around 80,700. I've taken another position. So I'm in two positions right now. The initial position that I took as a half position. So only risked half of my risk. And then now this is a full 1% risk on this complete position of two. Now, what I'd like to see is if we can get the move to the downside and price comes and takes out this low down here, I will be moving my stop loss to break even. Now, currently right now, my stop loss is at, I've had a wider stop loss this time. Normally I would have it more aggressive, but my stop loss is at 82,000. So around this region down here at 82,000. Now, if we come up, that's completely fine. I'm more than happy to get stopped out. And if we come into this region again, I will take a short position to the downside. Now, just coming back on the 4 hour. Now, what's going to convince me that we're ready to go to the downside and we will need to wait to see how price pays out is a move like this, an aggressive move to the downside, break of market structure. That's what I'd like to see. However, looking at price action right now, we can see we've done this, right? We've come up, we've swept this liquidity. Could it be that price will come down and come up one more time? These are your swing points, right? And so this will be your swing point. Price will come up one more time, and then we'll get the bigger move to the downside. Now, if we do that, I'm going to look for a position to the upside, and this is my scout position to the upside down here. I will look for a long position to the upside down here, and I will put in a fib level from A, B, C within the regions of 77,000 to 76,000. Those are the regions I'm looking at for a long. And if I do take the long, I will be placing it around here. Stop loss will go below this swing low. And if we do get stopped out down here, that's completely fine. I'll still be in this position down here. And I will be targeting around the regions of 83 to 84,000. Those are the regions that I'm looking at for a long position on BTC. So there you go. There's two positions, and I'm hoping you guys took the position at 80K as I've been going on and on about it in my channel over the last 3 to 4 weeks. So hopefully you took that position. Let me know in the comments below if you did take that position, and let me know if you didn't and what was the reason why you didn't take it. Do you need me to give you more clarity on the charts to help you explain how to take the position specifically? Let me know. I'm more than happy to go in more detail and deep dive into that. Now, if you like these types of videos, I trade liquidity. I've been trading for the last 10 years. Go and smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.